Hello, students of class 10. Hope all are fine. Today we are going to start our chapter, that is chapter 8, Climate. So, students, you may be having your friends or relatives in some other states or country. So, when you call them, you may be asking about the weather of that area, like whether it is rainy or sunny, isn't it? So, when we study about a country, we call it as climate. Okay, so India's climate is tropical monsoon type. So, before going to the chapter, we'll see the difference between weather and climate. So, I know that you have learnt in your previous classes regarding weather and climate, but still, once we recall it, okay. So, weather refers to short term atmospheric conditions that exist for a given time in specific area. So, for example, like when you come to school, early morning there will be pleasant day or pleasant morning. So, after coming to school, after 2-3 hours, you can see heavy rainfall coming, isn't it? So, that is a change in the weather. Whereas climate is the aggregate of day-to-day weather conditions over a long period. So maybe it will take 10 years, 20 years, okay, to change the climate. So here India has a tropical monsoon type of climate here. Okay. So it's monsoon. Why it is called monsoon? Because India lies in the tropical belt and its climate is influenced by monsoon winds. And it is called tropical because you can see it lies in the tropics between 20° north and 20° south. So, even though India has got tropical monsoon type climate, you can see many variations here. Okay, so why this is happening? It is due to the various factors affecting the climate of India. So, we will see the factors affecting the climate of India one by one. Okay. So, first one we will see the Himalayas. So, Himalayas, where it is? So, Himalayas are on the top of India, that is on from Kashmir to northeast it is stretching, isn't it? So, here Himalayas, they form a climatic barrier separating the Indian subcontinent from the rest of Asia. So, Himalayas, they are like barriers standing and it does not allow the cold Siberian winds to enter into Indian region. So, if Himalaya was not there, what would have happened, isn't it? India would have become frozen. So, next you can see they force the moisture laden southwest monsoon winds to shed rainfall in India. As you see in the picture, you can see that the southwest monsoon winds, which are coming from the southwest, carrying the moisture from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, it sheds the rain from Western Ghats and crosses Aravalli and it reaches the foothills of Himalayas. So when it reaches the foothills of Himalayas, Himalaya will be standing like a barrier and it does not allow the moisture wind to go further. So all the moisture will be shed down there. So if Himalaya was not there means what would have happened? All the moisture wind would have been crossed Indian region, isn't it? And India would have become dry. Okay. So next we'll see the next factor, that is the monsoon wind. So here monsoon winds have almost a universal effect in bringing summer rains over whole of South Asia. Okay. So here during summers, winds move quickly into peninsular India towards the low pressure. So you can see in the map here, from high pressure the winds are moving towards the low pressure, that is towards the central India it is moving. Okay. So the moisture carried by the southwesterly winds from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal bring rain to entire subcontinent. So the moisture which is carried by the southwesterly winds, they will give full rainfall to the entire India, leaving Tibet dry in the rain shadow. So Tibet, you can see, as Himalayas are standing, Tibet will come under rain shadow of Himalayas. So Tibet will not get rainfall. Then after that you can see the southwest monsoon, it starts to retreat. Retreat means it will be coming back. Okay. So here retreating by the end of September from Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, by October from central India, and by the end of November from South India. So the retreating monsoon brings rain in eastern coastal regions. Okay, eastern coastal regions, they will get rain from retreating monsoon. We'll see how it is getting. Okay. So during winter it will be dry offshore. So the northeast monsoon winds, they blow from high pressure to low pressure region. You can see in the picture here, from high pressure to low pressure it is blowing. So here where it is originating, from where these winds are originating? So these are originating from Mongolia and northwest China. Okay. So as the winds are blowing from the land mass, you can see that these winds are dry and cold. So the cold and dry winds, when they join with the trade winds to pass over Bay of Bengal, they will pick up the moisture from Bay of Bengal and give heavy rainfall to Tamil Nadu region and southeast part. Okay, that is Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Okay, northeast, all these regions will get rainfall in the winter season. Okay, next we'll go to the next topic, next factor, that is latitude. So here, as you see the map over here, Tropic of Cancer is passing through the middle of India, and it is dividing the Indian subcontinent into two equal parts here, isn't it? That is, northern portion, it lies in the temperate zone, and southern portion, it is lying in the tropical zone. So southern portion, it is little bit closer to the equator coming. Okay. So the warm temperate or subtropical climate of northern zone, it gives cold winter season and very hot summer season. Whereas the southern tropical climate of India is warmer than the north and does not have a clear cut winter season also. Winter they don't have very extreme over there. Okay. And next you can see the midday sun. The northern zone does not have the midday sun almost vertically overhead during any part of the year, whereas southern zone has the midday sun almost vertically overhead at least twice a year. So this is the latitude. Next we'll see varied reliefs. So first we'll see about the Western Ghats. So here as you see on the map, Western Ghats are towards the west side of the map here. So Western Ghats have heavy rainfall on western sides because they stand in the way of southwest monsoon winds which are coming from the Arabian Sea. Whereas the Deccan Plateau will get very less rainfall as they are lies in the rain shadow area of Western Ghats. So when you go to Rajasthan, you can see there Aravalis are standing there, isn't it? So Aravali is standing as parallel to the direction of southwest monsoon winds. So as a result, what happens? Rajasthan is dry area. Rajasthan becomes dry area here. Next we'll go to the next point, that is altitude. So there is a decrease of 1 degree Celsius for every 166 meter rise in height because temperature decreases as you move to higher altitudes. So the mountains are cooler than the plains. So for example, Shimla and Delhi, when you take, Shimla is cooler than Delhi because Shimla is a hill station. So you can see people, they in summer season they prefer to go to hill stations, isn't it? Next point, influence of surrounding seas. So India is surrounded by 3 water bodies, isn't it? That is Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. So it is also called as a peninsular country also. So here the 3 major water bodies plays an important role in the climate of the country also. So these water bodies, they act as a moisture, source of moisture to the summer monsoons and bring heavy rainfall to whole country year. Okay. And these areas have moderate climate, that is the places near to the sea will be having moderate climate. Next we'll see the western disturbances. So as you see in the picture, you can see in the Mediterranean region cyclonic effect is happening there, isn't it? So due to which the North India gets rainfall in winter season. Okay. So this is due to the in winter season there will be a shifting of pressure belts and westerlies blow from 20 degree north to 50 degree north latitude. So even North India also comes under this influence of winds and cyclones which are rising from Mediterranean region. So as a result, the North Indian plains are getting rainfall in winter season, that is especially Punjab, Haryana, etc. So Kashmir will be getting snowfall also. So people can grow winter crops in winter season. So next we'll go to the next point, that is jet streams. So jet stream, it's air currents which determine the arrival and departure of monsoon are known as jet streams. So where does this current take place? So these currents develop in upper layers of atmosphere. So the westerly jet stream prevails over North Indian plains during winter months, and easterly jet stream steers the tropical depression over India. So these depressions play a very important role in the distribution pattern of monsoon rainfall in subcontinent, and the highest rainfall occurs along the track of these depressions. Okay. Next we'll see distance from the sea. So areas in the interior of India have extreme type of climate, or it is also called as continental climate. Okay, that is North India, we call it as continental type of climate. So that's why you can experience extreme cold and extreme summer in North India. Okay, whereas in coastal areas you can find equable or maritime climate here. Okay, that will be moderate climate in the coastal areas. So the effect is land breeze and sea breeze caused by differential rate of heating and cooling of the land and sea are responsible for the moderate climate in the coastal areas. Okay. Next we'll go to the last point, that is El Nino effect. So, El Nino is a warm ocean current which appears off the coast of Peru in South America during the month of December. So, you can see in the picture over here. Okay. So, it takes place near South America in Peru during the month of December. Okay. So it increases the surface temperature of the sea and affects the movement of monsoon winds in the Indian Ocean, and it causes weak drought conditions in Indian subcontinent. So this El Nino, its effect in India is drought condition in India. Okay, so where it is taking place? It is taking place in Peru near South America. Okay, so students, I hope this topic was clear to you all. So go through the chapter once again. Okay, thank you children, have a nice day.